Everyone, it's James Jones here, Ohio Home Inspector Network, Inspector Talk, and I am here with Brendan Quinn, the account executive from Breeze and Priority Labs. Brendan, can you tell us a little bit about what you do? And I hear you got some new tools and techniques for indoor air quality testing.
Yeah, so what I do is I manage the accounts regarding clients, provide them information, tools, everything that they're going to need to succeed regarding indoor air quality and the products as well.
Tell me about your in-house financing. I've heard that you guys have some in-house financing for inspectors that might be starting out.
Yeah, so regarding our environmental tester, we do 6 months, 0% interest. And then with our continuous radon monitor, we can go 12 to 18 months of financing, all 0% interest.
That's going to be great for the new home inspectors starting out on our network. One thing that I noticed is that you're rolling out some more particulate testing and some different options. Can you explain what that benefit would be for home inspectors to maybe have a new ancillary service, and then how would that benefit homeowners or buyers, or seller or on the buyer side?
Yeah, so what we call is particle ID. It's a test of 43 different particles in the air. Really what it's demonstrating is those things you see shining in the sunlight, those little particles floating around. We really want to know what that is. Ever since COVID, everybody's been a little bit more concerned regarding what they're breathing in. So we figure what's the best way to help people see exactly what's going on in their house. So we created this test. It does anywhere from insect fragments, fire-related soot, minerals, pet dander. It covers just your basic common allergens, and it's good because you can give it to a doctor. Your doctor can give you recommendations on exactly what you can do for your body and how it is affecting your body.
What are some indicators for homeowners? Say you're in your home, or a buyer. They go with a realtor. They're looking at showings. They're going from house to house. What are some indicators to make them want to pursue a particle test, or to look at that type of, that would suggest that they will want to go down that path for that indoor air quality sampling?
Well, I always go with the first test is what I always call it. It's the senses test. Can you see anything, and can you smell anything? And that's a huge thing, because if you can smell it and you can see it, like regarding in mold, you got a problem somewhere. I mean, you have to find out what exactly is going on in that house before you can feel confident buying or selling your own property. And obviously, based on the research, having anything related to mold can do a drop of 10 to 30% of the property value if there is something found that's not taken care of or remediated.
So when you actually are doing this test, is it the same machine that you already have? Is it the device that you guys sell?
So you can do it with any aerosol, Allergenco D's. You can do it. We'd love for you guys to do it with the Breeze, the Breeze ST. But you can do the same test, mold and particle ID, with that same cassette. You can get both results off that one cassette.
And you guys sell the cassettes. You have the device. You have the Breeze mold sampling device to actually set up the whole kit. You can set up inspector up with the whole kit to actually go out and do this testing.
Yes, absolutely. So usually the most common way to do this is each cassette is 800 square feet. You do one outside as a control sample, and then obviously you do the square footage of the house divided by 800, and you're going to figure out how many cassettes you need. Yep.
And your laboratory for us inspectors here in Ohio, what's your turnaround time?
So our lab is in Fort Lauderdale. We may or may not be opening up a lab in Indianapolis here very soon. A little wink, wink action there for
Oh,
you.
that's great. That's great news there. Um,
But we are same day. The day we receive it is the day you get the report. That's even in
wow.
Florida.
So maintaining your home, when that buyer purchases the home, you know they're excited, their emotions are high. It's a very, very, very tense time. They get in the home. How do they maintain their indoor air quality over the life of their ownership?
Well, you're going to look at multiple things here. Having a dehumidifier running quite often is one way to keep the moisture level down, which is always a great thing. Checking windows and doors, any cracks within the foundation, make sure everything is sealed properly. That is the most important part to us. And then getting the ducts cleaned on a biannual basis or annual basis, that's a good start as well. Um, that's really that's the core focus of making sure your moisture level is down and humidity is down within the house, and that's going to save you tens of thousands of dollars over the lifetime of your house.
Well, Brendan, I thank you for coming on the podcast here at Spectre Talk with Ohio Home Inspector Network. We look forward to pushing Breeze within our network, and if you ever need us for anything, we'd be glad for you to reach out. But we thank you for training up the inspectors and talking to them about your products. Any new products that you have, we'd love to bring you back on. And if you ever want to put anything on the Facebook page about your rolling out about that Indianapolis office, soon as that's open, let us know, buddy. Okay?
Yeah, I'll get that information the day it opens. I'll make sure Ohio is actually the first one to get it since you guys let me on the podcast.
Well, we appreciate it, Brendan.
All right, buddy. Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All right, buddy.